How did you make your nasty teacher regret their actions? Seventh grade. Mrs. Granger. A name forever burned into my brain. She taught English, but her favorite subject was humiliation. She'd pick on the weird kids like me. I had a stutter, and reading aloud in her class was like walking into a lion's den wrapped in steak. First week, she made me read Hamlet out loud. I barely got past to B. Before the stuttering kicked in hard, the whole class was silent, and I thought maybe, just maybe, people would be decent. Nope. She chuckled and went. We don't have all day. Spit it out or sit down. After that, every time we had to read, she made me go first. Even when I'd raise my hand to ask to pass, she'd glare and go, "No special treatment here." The kids started laughing. I became the daily warm up act for her circus of cruelty. One day, during group work, I offered an idea and stuttered a bit. She walked by and said loudly, "Maybe next time, write it down, it'll save us all some time." I felt my face flush hot. That night, I told my mom I was sick just to avoid class. She called my stutter a distraction, wrote on my report card that I was unmotivated and disruptive. My mom was furious. She stormed into the school, but Granger played the professional card. "I hold all students to the same standard," she said with a smug smile. So, my mom got clever. She pulled out an old camcorder and started recording me doing my homework fluently, talking about books I'd read, explaining Shakespeare. No stuttering at all. Then she sat down with the school board and a speech therapist I'd been seeing. The therapist confirmed my stutter got significantly worse under stress, especially when mocked or humiliated. We had proof, timestamps, recordings, everything. The board called Mrs. Granger in. Apparently, she thought it was just a parent-teacher meeting. She walked in smiling and saw three board members, my therapist, and my mom with a folder the size of a phone book. Her face dropped. After the meeting, she was put on administrative leave. By the end of the semester, she was encouraged to retire. Rumor was the school quietly settled with two other students' families who had similar stories but never spoke up until now. Last I heard, she was working at a small tutoring center in a different town. But word travels. Years later, I walked into a bookstore to find a teacher doing a kids' reading circle. She smiled at me like she knew me. "You probably don't remember me," she said softly. "I was in Mrs. Granger's class, too. I never forgot how you stood up to her. Guess I didn't just make her regret it, I helped end the cycle."